the Dabbling Hook, or Rel of the Dabbling Hook. I'm back again, same day, just a little later in the day, and I mentioned life was lifing. It's still lifing, so I don't know if I will be able to do a video tomorrow or the rest of the weekend. I may just do it for my own sanity, but right now life is lifing, so I figured I'll just come back and show you the things that I've made for the craft fair, which is just predominantly hats. Yeah, still drinking my tea. I've reheated it about 3 times already, so it's very lukewarm right now. Okay, so the things I made for the craft fair, like I said, predominantly hats, a couple of acquisitions, and Austin's traveling blanket, which I need to get in the mail, hopefully on Monday. But before I do that, let me show you what I've done with it. So the blanket I'd shown before has gone through a few people. The last person was Kalisha, the Quirky Monday podcast, Craftcast. So I had mentioned last time that I was probably going to try to latte it, and so a few people back, somebody had put in scent beads in there, which was a great idea because this is going from home to home, traveling, but I think it was a bit much, or because it's in such a small, tight space, it's definitely infused into the blanket, and I did air it out for a couple of days, and it's still very much potent in there. So when I ship it off, I'm not going to include the scent beads. Something in the blanket is making me have an allergic reaction. Like, I am itchy, like all the way down my sides, my scalp, just thinking about it. Even I was like scratching my bum. That was for easy. Because I don't know. I don't know if it's the scent bead, so I can't say that's what it is, or just, things it's picked up in its travels. I have no idea, but even now it's starting. So I'm going to show you quickly what it is. I did let Austin know that I think I'm going to have to cut it short. I don't remember how many rows we're supposed to put on here, but right now I am on row 8, and I'm trying to finish row 8. Am I? Or did I start row 9? I was trying to get in a couple other rows, but I don't think, oops, it's a very big blanket, and I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get it into a regular, the large mailer box, the flat row, well, not the flat row, the flat rate mailer box, and I don't remember. Nope, I am on row 9 that I finished, so I'm at the end, and I left it attached, and oops, I pulled it off a bit. So I'm going to stop here, and I left this little ball of, oh, there you go. I left it in there, latte, to see if I can get in one more row, but I don't think I will. But all this to say, this is what I've done. I definitely latteed it. I did one strand, and I thought it was kind of light because the blanket's getting heavy, or it is heavy. So then I doubled it with, I think it's the Genie mandala, and then I went back to, so right here, which you can't see because of the light, right here is just the latte cake. Then I doubled it with the Genie, and then went back to the single, and then I doubled a different color again with the, actually it's 3 different colors. I think this is the Shocking Teal, or one of those here, and then this is the Gray something, or Kissy Kissy, I don't know, in that family. Oh, something just got in my eye. And then this is the plum colorway. So this here and this here is with the Genie. So I have 9 rows of latte in there, and I'm having difficulty not looking at myself. So I think I'm gonna call it quits there because it's not, yeah, I'm not reacting to it very well, so I will cut that off, fix my stitches that just came undone, and I am, whoops, I'm rolling onto the yarn. So let me put that off to the side. So once I cut that and get everything situated, hopefully I can get it in the mail on Monday. I've got a boatload of stuff to do on Monday too. So Monday, definitely Monday, because I have to travel, go to work on Tuesday, or go to the office on Tuesday. Okay, so that's the blanket. My part's done. It'll be going on Monday. The other thing, in the beginning, you saw the stack of hats that I made. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 or 14 of them. Plus this one I may have shown last time. This is the York hat that is not looking like it's going to see the light of 2019, at least as far as published. The one thing is my knit hat patterns don't sell as well as the crochet one, so I'm not in a rush. But last time I had made a big version, which I think is too big and too loose. So regular version, which fits just about everyone who puts it on, and then the big version, which is huge. So I don't think I will include the big version whenever I end up having time to get that out. What else? No order of today, so it's just whatever I come across. So let me quickly show you the hats that I've done. These two I did yesterday at Thanksgiving. So I made the regular size one, and then for the non-solid colors of the Thick and Quick, you're going to dip into another skein, not a whole lot. For the solid colors, usually you can get the regular size out of one skein. So I had to dip to finish this one, so I made a slightly smaller version, not that much smaller, out of that one. And this is the poinsettia. Some people say poinsettia. I don't think there's an I there, but the poinsettia colorway, and it's got the sparkle in that. And then I have regular fisherman, and anything without a pom-pom, I showed you the stack of faux that I've cut. I need to make a pom-pom for them. I was hoping to do that earlier this week, but, you know, life. And then this one is, why do I never remember? It's not Galaxy. Galaxy's the black one with the sparkle. Anyway, this is the fisherman colorway with sparkle, which you probably can't see in this light. So there's that. So same yarn, but the sparkle one is much lighter than the regular fisherman. So it comes out slightly smaller than the fisherman. But, and then I took some latte cake, because, you know, I got to latte everything. And I had some really old stash of, hang on. Okay. Looks like I still have one skein left. Woolsey by, I hope that'll come out right side when I edit, of Loops and Threads. And it's a yarn that they discontinued. It's a 50-50 wool acrylic. 50 acrylic, 42 wool, 8 polyester. And I had gotten it when it was on clearance, of course. So I took that and I held it with the latte cake, and I made another hat. So, so soft with the latte. So I need to put a pom-pom on that. I also made, I've already put it away, but I also made a headband with that as well. And then I made two in the, I don't know if it's, I think it's charcoal colorway, and this lighting is not helping at all. But, yeah, I made two. Let me put on my light to see if this overhead light is glaring. 1 second. Oh, I don't know if that helped, but a little. So this is the charcoal. I've got two kneading pom-pom and a black kneading pom-pom. I've had 3 different skeins of black, and one of them was really hefty, and then 2 of them are very much lighter. So different lot numbers have different feels to them. I have I think this is the Wild Strawberry colorway, and I'd gotten this in one of the, it was either the 5 for 10 or 10 for 10 Lion Brand order. Oh, speaking of, So I think an episode or two back I mentioned I had gotten the line brand 5 for 10. Turns out I didn't. I must not have completed the transaction somehow, and again, the universe telling me to stop. I don't need more yarn. But I checked my PayPal, I checked everywhere, and I don't have any yarn that's coming to me from Lion Brand. I did want the Vanna's Glamour, but I don't really need the Vanna's Glamour. So anyway, Wild Strawberry, I believe it's what that one's called. Need a pom-pom. This is the, again, I don't know, maybe this is the Galaxy, but it's the Merlot-ish color, and it has a pink pom-pom because it's a plummy red color, or burgundy plum color. So I put on a pink fuzzy pom-pom on. This is another of the Fisherman, and at the time I didn't have any of the regular pom-poms cut, so I put in the, I don't know what that one is, but I put on this pom-pom. It's the one that's cut to the same size as the Silver Fox, but it comes out definitely smaller. Is that, this is the Cranberry colorway. I may have shown this one already. It has that same pom-pom on. And then this was a black I had done with the Silver Fox, which I like a lot. So that's the ones I have cut out right now. And then this, I love this. This is the purpley plum color. And this is another one where I had to dip into a second skein to finish the hat, and I had a little bit left, so I just made a smaller version of the hat, so it'll be like a kid size. So I love this colorway. The shimmer in it just really, really pops on this purpley color, opposed to the, where's the other one? I don't know if you can tell the difference in the colorway. Not so much in this light, but there you go. This is more purpley plum. This is more red plum color. And I think that's all I have for hats right now. I have a, fluff in the eye. I started another hat, but it's going to be a York hat, because I think I pretty much sold out of all of the ones that I had at the craft fairs, and I just haven't had time to make one. Last night I finished a big button cowl, and this is the Spice Market colorway of Thick and Quick. So I did the cowl, the big button cowl, and I haven't even had a chance to take a picture of it. And I started to make a York to go with it. I used to do matching sets, or at least in the same yarn, a hat and a cowl or what have you, and people never really bought anything as a set. They just picked one or the other. And now that I don't do that, everyone's asking, do you have this to match? Do you have that to match? You can't win. So I'm working on that. And what else? I did my space I cleaned up, and I can still see floor, but I've been making hats and it's just the pile is building up again, so I really need to fix that. But you guys might have seen, because I post to Instagram and it goes directly to my Facebook page. Kalisha of Quirky Monday, she started first she called it a Grinch along, then she changed it to a Grinch mal, because it's whatever, I think somebody else was doing a Grinch along or something similar to that hashtag. So she changed it to the Grinch mal. You can make whatever that's Grinchy themed. And I wasn't going to do anything, because I don't need another along or anything like that, because, I won't keep up. And Ashley of Ash Love Makes posted the colors that she was going to use. I think they were Vanna's Choice yarns. And for some reason, it just spoke to me, the colors. So what do? I go to my stash and I pulled out the red, green, and white yarns that I have. And I made a couple of Grinchy octos. I'll pop in a picture because they're gone. They were purchased. And then I made another one, which I totally forgot to take a picture and post anyway, but I made this one, with the little, everything, well, my octo pattern, and then this is just freestyled with the little Santa hat, and I put it on a keychain. So a regular size octo and a keychain. It's gone to its new home. And then I made, so Ash had shown her yarn, so that inspired me. And then she showed a progress shot of what she was making, which was a Grinch doll with the Santa outfit on. And then again, of course, it just, the easily influenced part of me just go, oh. So I went and I had some latte cake that I use in the blanket. It's one that goes from grays to whites to off-whites. And I was at the white section of it. So I made another Grinchy octo with the little Santa, looks like the Santa outfit on. I put a little latte around the waist for that, the white border. And then I made the tentacles black. So it looks like it had a Santa outfit on, or an elf outfit, or whatever you call it, outfit on. And then that one was also purchased. So that is on its way to its new home as well. So yeah, I was hoping to make a couple for the fair, but that's tomorrow, and that's just not happening right now. Life. So yeah, so those are made, are gone. The yarn I use is still in the pile on the floor here. So there's that. And then I don't think I had shown this last time. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I had a headband that I taken apart, and I made a, maybe I did show it. I made a jellyfish. So that's going to go with me tomorrow. And acquisitions. Two of them are for my Anastasia hat. The photos in the pattern are my sister-in-law's. And as payback, I said I would make them their own because they looked great in the hat. So I asked them what colors. I thought I had them in my stash because I wanted to use hand-dyed yarn for them. I didn't. I'm almost positive I didn't have any gray in my stash, but I thought I had a red in my stash. I didn't. So I ended up ordering from Onyx Fiber. This is her label. So I ordered, one wanted a red and the other one wanted a gray. So I went on her site, and now I should have ordered it in, did she? I don't think she had it in worsted, but I should have ordered something in worsted. It would have worked up a little faster, but I stuck to the DK that the pattern was worked in. So this red is showing up blown out, but it's, nope. It's more a richer red, not as cherry red as it's showing up. And then this is gray. This is called Earl, and this is called Miss Ruby for the red one. So I am hoping next week. Their birthdays were last week, last Friday, I believe. I remember the date. And I was planning on working on it and giving it, but the yarn didn't come in time for me to get both of them done. So I am going to get it done for Christmas for them. And then I was easily influenced. Molly of Molly Klein Designs posted a yarn, and the name was Anastasia, and of course I bought it because my pattern was also named Anastasia. So so the it's a little cooler showing on camera because of the bad lighting, but it's peachy, totally not my colors either. There's like a dark rusty peach, I guess, and peachy lavender purples. The dark spots look black, but they're really dark purples in there. So we'll see how that works up. I did take a picture, and I'll put it in of what each of those yarns look like in the hank. But those are my acquisitions. And then my mother-in-law also brought me a little case. She recently came back and from a trip, and she bought me a little case. It's a leather case, and she's like, oh, it's for your hooks. So that will be cool. That'll go into my bags, you know, when I need to bring not my full little notions pouch of all my hooks that I use regularly, but if I'm just picking 2 or 3 hooks to go with me, it'll be in here. So that is that. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. Again, I always forget, and you're probably hearing now Minion, either one of them. They're both being loud today on their games. Minion 1 slept pretty much all day because he's probably up all night, and they're both being loud. But I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I should have said that in the beginning, as always. Thank you for watching. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you like what you see. I hope you hang around, but if you don't, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I will come back tomorrow and do, or sometime this weekend, and do a wrap-up of how the craft fair went and anything else, anything that I may have forgotten. But this is it for now. I will talk to you guys hopefully soon. Okay, bye guys.